Very
Purja, your voice is breaking a bit.
an interactive session today where we
Purja, can you hear me? Your
Pooja,
voice.
what you can do is you can switch off your video and just keep your audio on.
hello. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes, much better.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So very warm good morning to everyone present. And we are gathered here this Saturday morning to discuss in great details about the BIG program. We'll be having an interactive session and we'll also be answering all your questions in this session. So Birla Institute of Technology was established in 1955 and has been in the service of nation ever since. And every year we see 5,000 students graduate from across 5 campuses of BIT Mesra in Ranchi, Devghar, Patna, Jaipur and Noida, and across various disciplines like engineering, sciences, architecture, pharmacy, amongst others. And uh, uh, Bitosa Global is an alumni association for BIT Mesra with over 100,000 alumni spread across 44 countries. And ongoing, this has been present since the past 40 years. So today, what we'll be discussing about in one of the initiatives of Bitosa Global, which is the BIG program, and BIG stands for Bitosa Global Innovation Group, and which is a startup mentoring and online accelerator platform of the BITians, by the BITians, and for the BITians. So what we intend to do is invite applications from BIT startups and across batches and various campuses of BIT for mentoring and guidance. And how we are going to go about it is every January and July, we select a cohort of 10 startups for a 10-week sessions. And we will be inviting eminent alumni and startup founders from BIT to guide and mentor these startups. And at the end of the cohort, the 10 startup founders from BIT get an opportunity to present in front of angel investors from BIT. So that's the thing. We also have angel investors from BIT working closely with these startups. And these angels get early access to invest, better terms of investment, and create a lifelong bond with the best from the BIT. So I'll be handing over the session to Siddharth sir to take it forward from here. And welcome everyone. Hoping to have a productive next 1 hour.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I am Siddharth. I am from BIT 2K6 batch, and I am in the tech field. I am currently working with a startup based out of Pune, right? And the great chance to work with the BIG team here, right? I am really elated to welcome Rohit sir, who also happens to be the program director for BIG. Rohit sir, please, if you can talk a bit about BIG.
Thank you so much, Sid. It's a privilege to be here, and I'm so excited to have an opportunity to be part of the journey which amazing startup founders from BIT are going to have. We also here have on the call Neeraj Thalan sir, Gautam Haldar sir, Abhishek Sinha sir. We have Sumit, who runs a similar a pre-accelerator out of Jaipur startup Chopal. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Neha ma'am. When we were talking about this concept way back in April, May, the idea was if we are able to make the journey of couple of startup founders a little easier, it'll be a great help. The founders who are going to start would anyway be able to start. We have seen amazing startups coming out of BIT. We have Amit Chaudhary, Thani Henskart. We all have heard the amazing story of how Karan Bajaj was able to build Fight Hat Junior. We all know about Ankit Jain, who runs My Operator. We all have heard about Echo, run by Abhishek Sinha and Arnab Sinha sirs. But when I started diving a little deeper, I saw there are so many amazing startups coming out of KIT, both the new age technology startups and hardcore manufacturing startups, people who have done something in design, or people who are going to build the next audio platform for 1 million people in India. People who are trying to build a fintech platform like Amit is going for EaseBuzz, or like Abhishek Kumar, who is building Doc OPD, not only in India, in US as well. Indus Ketan sir is building his second startup, and there are examples where this has happened over the decades. So Hemant Kohli sir built and sold his startup earlier, and then there are startups who have been conceptualized couple of years back, something like what Nikhil Mantha is doing with Piggy. So the list is very, very long. I don't want to go in and take all the names. But what has happened is these startup founders are not connected to all the seniors from BIT. Seniors from BIT have been investing in startups, but maybe there was not a platform where these two can get connected with each other in a seamless manner. Startup founders needed guidance, mentorship, and some funds to kickstart their vision. On the other hand, seniors from BIT were looking forward to encourage and mentor startups, as they say, passing forward the good deeds which they in turn receive from their seniors. The endeavor here is to create a platform which helps fostering entrepreneurship within the community. So with that aim, what we thought would be good to encourage startups from every field, not only technology focused big startups from big metro cities, but we also want to go to a Ranchi or a Koderma, or to say a remote part of Madhubani, where someone is maybe trying to start a integrated coaching institute kind of thing, something which Physics Bala was fun to do. We don't want to miss out on those. Or a hardcore, let's say, a auto component manufacturing startup from India. We want to encourage everyone to come forward on the platform, and we will be very, very happy to to mentor them, support them in any way we can. The platform aims to not only connect the founders to startups, but the responsibility also is to find the right kind of mentor for the problem which that startup is facing. So if let's say there is a fintech startup who wants to understand how to get the product accelerated, or let's say how to reach out in a unique kind of a market to grow their startup, we want to connect them to someone who has been there, done that, not to anyone who wants to give gyan, etc. That is, I think, readily available on YouTube, Google, etc. So That's the idea, that we are able to create a BIT mafia, a good community, which fosters each other, which becomes a flywheel, which starts creating, helping more and more startups in the community. With that thought, I will take a pause here and pass it on to Shubhanshu.
Thank you, Rohit sir, and thank you for taking us through the journey and what exactly the BIG stands for and the vision and mission for this idea. So good morning, everyone, and I would start with so I thought that I'll start with the FAQs, but when we saw the list of questions that we have received, it's a very long list. So I have taken up the few top 10 questions from this so that we can answer it, because seeing the time respect for everyone. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Shubhanshu. I was part of 2011-2015 BIT, and currently I'm working with Upgrad in the B2B vertical. Uh, I have my own social startup, which is called as Drishti. Many of the BITians know about it. If not, I'm so sorry. It's my mistake, but I'll start with my questions. So first question to Rohit sir and the seniors is, the first question that we have received is this only for BITians or non-BITians can also participate?
So this is an initiative by the BITians, of the BITians, and for the BITians. What this means is, if there is someone who is a BIT founder in a startup, that means that someone from BIT is getting represented there. We are absolutely welcoming those kind of startups in the BIG fold. We are starting with this concept now. So if any of the co-founders is a BITian, they are welcome to apply. Going forward, we can think about opening this platform to everyone, but we are not doing that right now.
Thank you, Rohit sir. Sir, another question which I have received from many of the people is, would I need to be in Delhi to attend the master classes sessions? This is a very common question I have received from almost more than 100 plus people.
Yes. So the masterclass sessions are completely online. What we have envisaged is we will block maybe a Saturday morning, somewhere, let's say around 10 a.m., which would be convenient for people all across. So people in US, East Coast, West Coast are also able to join the sessions. We want to keep it in a online mode, so that there is not a lot of cognitive or a logistical load on the startup founders and the mentors. Having said that, we will absolutely encourage all the startup applications which we get. We will create communities, etc., so that the mentors and the startup founders or other seniors from the BIT in the local area are also able to meet up physically. So in the startup application form, which we have floated, we have requested for preference, where we say, if you are open to meeting physically, we will enable those options. And I'm very happy to report that most of the seniors across the world are very, very open to meeting in person, and we will absolutely facilitate that. As we said, in that, let's say a fintech startup founder wants to meet someone who has built the product for that fintech, we will absolutely encourage that kind of an interaction to be happening. We believe that those magics happen when those interactions are freely facilitated.
Thank you, sir. Has asked it, I have an idea of how to grow my startup, but can I participate in the angel round?
Yes. Uh, so the idea here is, and we have also asked for this preference from startups. Whenever someone is applying, they can choose to participate in the masterclass, or they may opt to not participate in the masterclass. In both those cases, we will absolutely provide an opportunity of interaction with the angels in the community. Uh, 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 the startup who are maybe quite early, who want to understand a lot of nuances around a particular uh, uh, geography, or they want to understand how a product is built, how to think about growth, how to think about uh, uh, technology, a lot, many more things. For them, those master classes, those office hours, those interactions would be really, really helpful. The lineup which we have for the master class is an amazing all-star lineup. People who have built startups, companies, etc. Those are the people who are coming in for the master classes. So while everyone is free to opt or not to opt, we will encourage everyone to apply for the masterclass. Having said that, we have kept that very, very limited. We want those interactions to be really free flowing. So we are selecting only 10 startups as part of the masterclass. The masterclass start in first week of next month in August 2022.
Thank you. The fourth question is, which I also heard from many of my friends and seniors, but I have answered it. But still, I want you to answer this. That how much do I have to pay to participate in the BIG event?
Oh, there is nothing to be paid in the BIG initiative. We will absolutely connect everyone to the mentors, etc. So we are not seeking any payment to get started in the BIG community.
The fifth question is, I'm so sorry, there's a huge list of questions, but I have to ask because that's a requirement, and for we need to answer them. Need a very specific advice for growth of my startup in Africa or Europe. How would you find a specific mentor so that I can get a focused advice on my area of interest?
Amazing question. And Shubhanshu, what has happened when we launched the event? I got a call from a senior, a pharma senior in Swaziland, a country which shares its border with South Africa. He said that I am running my pharma business here for more than a decade now, and I would absolutely like to partner with mentor any startup who is coming to this part of the world. I got a similar call from another senior in Germany, and then another one from London. Saying, is there a way in which you can connect me to the specific people who are in this part of the world? And I'll be very happy to connect with them. I'll be very happy to talk to them. I'll be very happy to mentor them. So the power of the community, the power of the network is something which is so infectious, which is driving us, to connect with more and more startups across the world. Look, hey, here are seniors who want to pass it forward, and they are absolutely open to be talking. So please feel free. The query or the help which you might need might seem to be very, very specialized, but we absolutely have that available. We have someone who can help with oncology sales, very, very specialized field. We have someone who can talk about aviation industry, aerospace, etc. Someone who has been with Boeing, Airbus, etc. And I think that might be very, very useful for the upcoming drone ecosystem in the country, right? So someone who is an automotive expert. I know we have Neeraj sir in the call, who runs his own manufacturing setup, right? So, and then we have other seniors also. We have Rahul sir in Ahmedabad. We have Ram sir, who have absolutely been able to do this kind of stuff. Who have we have a startup from KIT called DB Sync, which is into very specialized database based software, right? So, very, very specialized kind of skill set available in KIT, which we can enable for everyone.
There are many accelerators and incubators famous and have the brand, even offer the physical facilities. The question is, why should they apply to BIG?
Yeah, I think this is a place, the community feeling where we say this is for the BITN, of the BITN, and by the BITNs only. So on the first call, in first 5 minutes, there is an amazing connect. There is an feeling to pay it forward. There is an instant, there is no need to get to know the other person, warm up stuff, etc., etc. That is something which is going to be infectious. Which is something which is an instant chemistry which gets built. Which will not be available outside. So I think that is the reason why we should come to BIG than go anywhere else. And I believe this kind of a network happens everywhere else also. So we have this kind of network in all the IIT, IIMs and schools outside India as well.
Thank you, sir. This question is something I already discussed with you one day. It's like, what is there for the startup to participate in this BIG, and what is there to be part of the goodie bag? And many of them have also asked me, is there any opportunity that they can also interact with other founders who are going to be the cohort, or maybe not part of the cohort, maybe just the applicants?
Yes. So there is absolutely an opportunity to be part of the community, and we will enable the physical interactions in person meetings as well. So as I answered earlier, that is something which we are planning for the startups.
Sure. So,
the goodie bag is more about or should I keep that a surprise now, and maybe when they participate we will reveal about that later.
sure. So thanks, Rohit sir. I think there is still a list of around 29, 27 more questions which I found very relevant and different from the questions we have discussed. I'll just hand over it to Siddharth sir so that proceed with the further discussion, and I'll come back again with the questions. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shubhanshu. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session. Let me reintroduce myself. I am Siddharth from the 2K6 batch. So I studied in the Mesra campus 2006 to 2010, and post that I've been part of IT industry. And so while we are here, let me take a moment and talk a bit about what is happening around us, right? So um, I'm sure being part of India, right, we have seen the great journey of prosperity, which started maybe somewhere in 90s, right? And almost every industry had an uproar in the coming decades, right? We became an outsourcing world and a marketplace for the entire world, right? And now, I believe now we are seeing a great rise of innovation across, right? And this is largely due to the rise of startups, right? Any part of country you are, or even outside, Indians are rocking with their startup idea, with their ventures, with their entrepreneurship skills, right? And I believe we are, slowly rising out of the slumber and showing what we really are. This is what we've been typically known for, right? And now, with startups come startup funding. According to a recent PwC report, right? Let me say it in their words itself. Funding in early stage deals during Q2 CY22 continued to be stable at around USD 800 million and could remain stable or even grow in the next few quarters. Right, given that entrepreneurial activity continues to flourish with increased digitization, right? You know what it means, BIG is going to rock, right? And with that comes the volunteering part. Now, I'm sure we all have been part of various events during our college days. Some of us participated, some of us participated reluctantly, and a lot of us, we didn't really bother to go, right? But whether you participated or not, you've been to any event or not, I'm sure you must have felt the buzz around when any event or function was going around, regardless of which campus you were in. Right. Believe me, the same buzz I am feeling for the last, I believe, 1 month now. Right. And that feeling of college is back again, talking to all the seniors here and talking to juniors as well. Right. It's an amazing family. Right. So here I am here to tell you that if you want to feel that again, right, if you have a knack of startups, if you want to be part of this industry, which is growing worldwide and greatly in India, right, I think this is the right place. What you get, right, definitely you get to have the point of view of startup founders, right, of how these people think, right, of what is really lying in their belly, right, that they are going crazy, what is that chip on their shoulder that they are running across. You get to meet amazing seniors, right, who are doing great in their respective fields and talk to them, interact with them. Believe me, few minutes with Rohit sir, Neha ma'am, right, Neeraj sir, and other seniors that we have here, it really blows your mind off. And the feeling of family is unbelievable, right? I'm telling you, in the last week, I had a pleasure of talking to so many seniors, right? And I never felt that I was talking to them for the first time, right? So all these, plus definitely, we are, you know, going to give you the certificate, right, which we all always think of, what do I get? You get certificates, yes, right, but you also get to have a lot of fun, right? And we definitely are going to have party. We are not going to leave Rohit sir without that, right? But I believe the networking part is the best, right? You never know, right? But what you give is more important, right? Definitely you give your time, right? But that give first mentality, believe me, it's an amazing thing to have, and this is something you will learn here, like I'm learning, right? Success factor, I believe, is the biggest, will be the satisfaction at the end of the entire event of the cohort, right? That satisfaction that I get. Neha ma'am, you want to say something?
So I really want to add, really loved it the way you're putting it, Siddharth. But then it's not a charity, it's an investment of your time.
Definitely
मुझे
ma'am.
बहुत थिंग्स आता है कि मैम उनका नंबर दीजिए, उनसे बात करना है. क्यों? वो आपसे क्यों बात करेंगे? अगर आप उनके साथ अच्छा एक प्रपोजल नहीं लेके आओगे तो वो क्यों बात करेंगे आपसे? कितने भी सीनियर्स हो, इट्स योर इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ टाइम, एंड दिस इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई हैव स्पोकन टू रोहित, शुभांशु, सिड एंड ऊर्जा और एनीबडी. डोंट थिंक कि वो कोई सीनियर और कोई कोलैबोरेटर आपसे एहसान कर रहा है, आप एलुमनाई है. ना ना ना, आप आपका फ्यूचर देख रहे हो, आपको लग रहा है कि ये आपका अच्छा इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ टाइम है, तो आप रहो. आई वेरी स्ट्रांगली एंड स्ट्रिक्टली बिलीव इन एनी काइंड ऑफ नेटवर्किंग ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड. नहीं तो फिर क्या, मतलब बोलने पे थोड़ी, कोई नंबर दे देने पे कोई नहीं रिप्लाई करता है. Just number doesn't help. You have to build a bridge. You have to build a bond. And Vishnu is there smiling. So he knows there's a lot of work behind. People don't reply to you just because you ping them. They reply to you because you have worked with them. And this is Bitosa Global is giving you an opportunity to pick that opportunity and connect with all those seniors जिनको आपको महीना साल लग जाएगा LinkedIn पे reply पाने के लिए. So let's utilize that. We used to have the Bangalore chapter also started this. It was a live event. So it's a series of that continuation of that event itself. And this is what I have learned from Ramesh sir and Varun sir. They spend a lot of time with us. They used to spend a lot of time mentoring, guiding us. That's why we are here working till late. We have Neeraj sir here. We have Ayush sir. My president is here, Gautam sir. So these people spend a lot of time. Only then they are, reachable. Otherwise, so everyone is busy, right? Sorry, Sid. I did not want you to disturb you. Over to you.
I think you have put it perfectly right. And this is, I believe, what I wanted to pass on to everyone. Right. So all you people out there who really want to have that taste of how, this thing works out, please reach out to me. Please reach out to Rohit sir. We have got Subhanshu. In the US, we have Vishnu. I know Vishnu, I'm going to pass it on to you so that you can also talk about it. Right. We've got Urja, we've got Neha ma'am, we've got Ayush sir, right? And of course, Neha sir is there. So I'll not take much of your time. I know you got the gist of it. I'm telling you, it is going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be amazing networking. And like Neha ma'am said, जो जनरली 2 महीना या सालों लग जाते हैं रीच आउट करने में, वो रिलेशनशिप अच्छा बन जाएगा, राइट? एंड you'll have these people talking to you, right? So that's it from my end. Thank you so much. I'll pass it on to Vishnu, right, who has stayed up very late for this call. He's based out of US currently. Vishnu, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. So as Sid sir mentioned that I'm based out of USA. My name is Vishnu. I passed out in 2018, joined BIT in 2014, and I've been in US.
Your voice is echoing. Vishnu, your voice is echoing.
Is it better now?
No.
What about now? Is it better?
Yeah,
keep the mic.
better than before.
Keep the mic.
Okay. So as Sid sir was mentioning that I'm based out of USA. I've been in USA since 3 years now, and Sid sir, I guess touched a couple of points which I had in my mind. To start with the part of BIT, the bonding, something which I have been in USA but still never lost that bond. Since the time I'm in USA, I have been more connected to people, to seniors, to juniors, to everyone around. I'm still able to say, okay, I'm from BIT, and have worked on a couple of initiatives. Wouldn't touch base on them as of now. Probably this is not the meeting for that. But also to add to the part of networking, it definitely helps. Being part of BIG, what progress you make, I wouldn't say that would matter. That will be a part, but to add to it, what network you build out, what you learn out from this, that will also play a big role down the line for you. So that is something you should definitely look into. And as Neha ma'am touched, no one gives you any time. Like you have to pay some for something. So the cost that comes in terms of building your network would be definitely paid back to you in terms of the benefits that you gain down the line in the longer run. So be conscious of the time that you gain from people. Be selective in what you ask. Don't just randomly approach people saying, I just want so and so thing. build a good network, and people are definitely going to help you out, especially when you say BIT. It directly starts, just like Rohit mentioned. It starts saying, okay, BIT and कुछ कर देते हैं इसके. So it just starts from there. So take that to an advantage and then build from there. And if you need any help, especially in the US section, you can feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn or anywhere else. I'll pass it back to Rohit sir.
Thanks so much, Vishnu. It's time now where we open the house for any questions or comments which anyone might have. But before that, I would also request Abhishek Sinha sir to share his thoughts.
Hey, thank you, Rohit. Good morning. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है ये सेशन अटेंड करने में. And I must share one thing. While there was a lot of information and good advice for the incoming startups, I have 2 cents for the alumni. हम लोग सभी जानते हैं कि BIT से फ्यूचर में BIT स्टूडेंट्स और एलुमनाई से फ्यूचर में अच्छे और बड़े स्टार्टअप्स होंगे, इसमें कोई डिनाइंग नहीं है. तो ये तो फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट हमें होना चाहिए कि अगर हम उनको, इफ वी मिस द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू हेल्प देम, सपोर्ट देम, इन्वेस्ट इन देम, तो दैट्स अ अपॉर्चुनिटी लॉस्ट फॉर अस इन क्रिएटिंग दैट BIT माफिया, एज रोहित पुट्स इट. तो मुझे कुछ ज्यादा नहीं ऐड करना है, बट क्योंकि रोहित, मुझे, अभिनव को इन चीजों में बात करने का काफी मौका लगता है, मुझे हमेशा इस चीज के प्रति मैं अवेयर रहता हूं कि भाई अगर मैंने नहीं इन्वेस्ट किया एक BITian के एंटरप्राइज में, तो वो तो दैट्स अ मिस्ड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर मी, क्योंकि वो तो अपना कंपनी बड़ा कर ही ले. One thing which BITians are known for is for getting the job done. तो मुझे कोई डाउट ही नहीं है एक BIT एंटरप्रेन्योर पे कि वो अपना कंपनी कैसे ना कैसे करके, हर चीज लड़ झगड़ के, they will make it work, they will succeed, because it was not easy for us to have come to BIT. It was not easy for us to have survived in BIT, and God has been very kind and to us. And hence, the larger point which I'm making is that for all the alumni who are part of this talk today, जिनके पास थोड़ा भी सेविंग्स है, थोड़ा भी वो रिस्की सेविंग्स है, must back entrepreneur for BIT, because if the fear of missing out is a lot, at least in both Abhinav and I, we don't want to miss out, so we are always हम लोग मक्खी की तरह भिनभिनाते रहते हैं, पता करते रहते हैं सुमित से, रोहित से, सभी लोगों से कि भाई कौन BITian है जो कि कुछ एक कंपनी चला रहा है. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू, इस कॉल में 1-2 लोग नहीं है, नहीं तो मैं उनको पिन पॉइंट भी कर देता कि आई हैव बीन बिहाइंड देम कि भाई मुझसे एक छोटा सा चेक ले लो, और वो लोग नहीं ले रहे हैं मुझसे. So I am telling you how gripped I am by this fear of missing out, and I don't want any alumni to miss it. And it is such a pride to be part of an organization which a BITian has started. And believe me, Rohit, Abhinav and I, sometimes we call Pulkit, who runs Khabri, and with rapt attention, all 3 of us are listening to him. He's way so much junior to us. But see, tables have turned. and which is why I don't want to miss out even on the opportunity of learning from these young entrepreneurs, these amazingly insightful, creative people. एकदम ही नहीं, and that is for all of us. मैं तो कई बार जो लोग मुझे जानते हैं कि मेरा कोई काम BIT alumni के बिना होता नहीं है. तो कुछ ना कुछ लेके I am always surrounded, but yeah, and that gives me so much of confidence, and that is what has developed this understanding कि ये तो miss out नहीं हो जाए भाई. I have to catch hold of the entrepreneurs early on. Thank you Rohit, thank you Siddharth, thank you Subhanshu, and everybody who has put together this platform. I have closely seen कि इसमें बहुत मेहनत हो रही है, and I am equally a volunteer. हर काम के लिए मैं available हूँ. Thank you.
What an amazing perspective, Abhishek. That fear of missing out is something which is haunting all of us, and I could see Neha ma'am smiling all throughout, Sid smiling all throughout, and Sumit or Prince or Saurabh Hetu smiling. This is he. I know they are also smiling. Shubhanshu, I will come to you really quick. Please make your point, and after that I will request Sumit Srivastava, who runs startup Chopal, to share his thoughts. Shubhanshu.
Yeah. So sir, I wanted to share what Abhishek has shared, right? Just while a few minutes ago. I still remember a conversation that I had with Abhishek sir in the month of April. A normal conversation. I was saying ki Abhishek sir, there is something in my mind, and I'm thinking for the food industry. And the one piece of advice which Abhishek sir gave me at the same time is still with me, and I'm working really passionately on that idea. Is his advice was, Shubhanshu, whatever you think big and think global, right? So whatever Abhishek sir shared a few minutes ago, I totally echo that, and I respect his words and the thought process that he has for the BIT alumni. Thank you, Abhishek sir.
Right. Thank you so much, Shubhanshu. Sumit, can I request you to share your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, thank you so much. वैसे जैसे सर ने बोला स्टार्टिंग में ही कि फ्राइडे नाइट और सैटरडे मॉर्निंग है तो पार्टी की होगी लोगों ने, तो मैं भी उसमें से एक हूँ, तो मेरी आवाज थोड़ी वैसे हो सकती है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, मेरे से ज्यादा कौन रिस्पेक्ट कर सकता है BIG की और इस कॉन्सेप्ट की, बिकॉज मैं बेनिफिशियरी हूँ उसका. जैसा मैंने अभी कई लोगों ने देखा होगा, मैंने लिंक्डइन पे भी लिखा था, आई एम वन ऑफ बेनिफिशियरी ऑफ दैट. अभिषेक सर, अभिनव सर, दे हैव बीन always very supportive. और ये तो ऐसे हुआ कि I approached them, I reached out to them, and then they supported me. Now if it is happening in a structured manner, when there is a platform, when अभी तो क्या है कि कुछ लोग प्रोएक्टिव होते हैं जो ढूंढ के पहुंच जाते हैं अपने सीनियर्स के पास, what I do, but बहुत सारे अपने फाउंडर्स हैं, यंग फाउंडर्स हैं, इनको प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं पता, वो तरीका नहीं पता कि कैसे पहुंचना है अपने सीनियर्स तक, कौन लोग अच्छे हैं, कौन लोग. तो ये प्लेटफॉर्म, अगर रोहित से मेरी बातचीत हो रही थी रिसेंटली, आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी टू सी दैट कि हम वो सारे सीनियर्स को, जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं, जो अकॉम्प्लिश्ड लोग हैं, उनको एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे लेके आए, और स्टार्टअप फाउंडर जो यंग है उनको एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिल जाए. इससे अच्छी कोई बात हो नहीं सकती. एंड इन अ वे मेरी जो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है, आई एम डूइंग द सेम थिंग आउट, और ये हमारा एक इन हाउस BIT के लिए होगा. सो फुल सपोर्ट, व्हाट वी कैन डू विल डू फॉर श्योर. जितने भी हम सब रोहित हैं और जितने लोग हैं हमारे सीनियर्स हैं, एक इंस्ट्रक्शन देना है, वी आर हियर टू वर्क ऑन दैट. और थैंक यू फॉर मेकिंग अस पार्ट ऑफ दिस, एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी टू ज्वाइन टुडे. और मैंने देखा कितनी मेहनत से, नेहा मैम इज सो एक्टिव, Subhanshu, Rohit, Siddharth, everyone is very active. They are working day and night. So let's work together and make it successful. बिकॉज जनरली मुझे डर यही रहता है कि हम कोई प्लेटफॉर्म बनाते हैं और फिर हम सब बिजी हैं अपनी लाइफ में, राइट? तो वो कमिटमेंट नहीं रह पाता, तो हमको वो कमिटमेंट देना ही पड़ेगा कुछ लोगों को। और कई बार मैंने देखा कि कई प्लेटफॉर्म्स बनते हैं और वो सक्सेस नहीं हो पाते, तो वी जस्ट हैव टू एश्योर दैट दिस टाइम we will create and bring some startups, will support them, will make them, will try and help them becoming big. So ये हमको कमिटमेंट लेना ही पड़ेगा। और अभिषेक सर की एक बात मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगती है कि फेयर हमें होना चाहिए, बिकॉज दे विल बिकम बिग, सो वी हैव टू वर्क। क्योंकि मैं उस दिन भी बोल रहा था जब मिला था कि इन्वेस्टर से जब हम पूछते हैं कि आपको दुख कब होता है आपके फेलियर का, जब स्टार्टअप पे पैसे लगाते हैं और फेल हो जाता है, वो बोलते हैं कि जब हम पैसे लगाते हैं और फेल हो जाता है उसका दुख नहीं होता, दुख तब होता है जब हमने नहीं लगाया और वो बड़ा हो गया, राइट? सो इन द सेम मैनर मुझे लगता है कि हम लोगों को पार्ट बन जाना चाहिए किसी भी तरीके से उन स्टार्टअप्स का, और हम लोग हंट पे ही रहते हैं एवरी टाइम। आई मीन इन माय प्रोफेशनल लाइफ आई एम आफ्टर लाइफ ऑफ स्टार्टअप्स की जो ढंग का दिख रहा है उसमें कहीं ना कहीं फंसा लो अपना वो, कि वो बड़ा होगा और हम खुद बड़े हो जाएंगे। एंड सो आई एम रियली हैप्पी एंड फुल सपोर्ट रोहित एंड ऑल द टीम। आप लोग तो बस एक इंस्ट्रक्शन दो जो भी हम कर सकते हैं, एंड आई फील आई विल बी एबल टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू दिस, बिकॉज रोहित जानते हैं, अभिषेक से जानते हैं, आई एम डूइंग समथिंग। मेरा जो स्टार्टअप चौपाल है उसी एंगल पे काम कर रहा है। वी आर सपोर्टिंग स्टार्टअप्स, आइडिएशन टू एग्जीक्यूशन टू फंडिंग, एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी आर प्लानिंग टू डू इन बीआईटी। सो हम इजीली रेप्लिकेट कर सकते हैं मिलके, एंड वी कैन डेफिनेटली मेक इट बिग। सो थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन एंड लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू वर्क ऑन दिस।
थैंक यू सुमित सर। और जो इस टाइप का इंकरेजमेंट है, जो एनर्जी है हमारे सीनियर्स से टू पे इट फॉरवर्ड, दिस इज व्हाट कीप्स अस गोइंग। I will request Nikhil Verma sir to kindly share his thoughts, and then we will go to Gautam Haldar sir from Pune to share his thoughts after that. Nikhil sir, please.
Thank you, Rohit. It's really great हमको to attend a session like this. Well, I'm based out of New Jersey, and currently in India, working very closely with Rohit and Abhishek right now, and I can see the power of BIT alumni in action here. So US में भी हम लोगों ने काफी चीज किया, लेकिन यहाँ पर जितना इंटीग्रेटेड लॉट है और जिस तरह से ग्लोबल इंटीग्रेशन लॉट बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो आप लोग, that is amazing. One thing about entrepreneurship is, entrepreneurship is, एक बार किसी ने मुझे बोला कि I want to be an entrepreneur because I want to have a free life. तो हम उसको यही चीज बोले कि actually entrepreneurs are people who are working 24 hours. Entrepreneurs don't want a free life. Entrepreneurs are people who are even thinking when they are sleeping, right? And one thing that an entrepreneur needs, absolutely needs, is a community around them. अगर आपके आसपास ऐसे लोग हों जो आपको इंस्पायर करें, जो आपको सपोर्ट करें, अभिषेक, well, I'll definitely going to be asking that check from you for my startup. आपको wholeheartedly support करें. Working with Neha, I'm amazed with her energy. I'm really looking forward to meeting her in person tomorrow in Patna. And आप लोग का group, we are all blessed to have such amazing people here. If you have an idea, I'm pretty sure if you just share it with the people here, 4-5 लोग आपको उस idea को बनाने में help करेंगे. Like, I was discussing something with Rohit, and Rohit came up with such an interesting perspective to what I was thinking. And Abhishek has the check anyway, so we'll be fine. So आप लोग please leverage this network, and also make sure, I think one thing that should come in the network is selflessness. ठीक है, अगर सब कोई टाइम वेस्ट करता है, कोई ये करता है, but that's fine. This is our community. ठीक है ना? बीआईटी में कितना टाइम वेस्ट किया हम लोग ढाबा में, ठीक है ना? तो ये डाउन्स में इट्स ओके. हाँ, क्लास बंक करके कैंटीन में एग रोल खाने जाते थे. सो आई डोंट थिंक ओवर टाइम वेस्ट करना ठीक है किसी का भी. यू हैव टू बी रिस्पेक्टफुल ऑफ एवरीबॉडीज प्रोफेशन, बट बीइंग अ प्रोफेसर आई हैव लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम टू वेस्ट. ठीक है ना? So please reach out to me if you just need a sounding board. I'll be more than happy to do that. मेरा जितना ability होगा मैं उसमें help करने की कोशिश करूंगा. और never just iterate and kill that idea in your brain. कि नहीं ये नहीं हो सकता. This is one thing that I hate when people do. नहीं ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. ये हो. आप कोई डिसीजन पहले लीजिए. You have to take that jump. If you don't jump, you don't know what is the distance that you can cover. So it is very, very important that you are fearless. BITians fearless होते हैं. हम लोग रात में 12 बजे गेट से कैसे छिप कर आते थे हम ही जानते हैं. और बीच में ये भी होता था, क्रेमेटोरियम से भी आते थे, तो इसलिए घबराने का तो कोई बात ही नहीं है. लेकिन प्लीज don't iterate too much and kill that idea. Okay, entrepreneurs are people who want to do crazy things, and one thing will work. Okay, so I'm more than happy to be a resource anytime. Reach out to me and I'll be more than available for the community, or my BIT community rather.
थैंक यू निखिल सर. बीआईटी की सारी यादें ताजा हो गई. ऑलराइट, कैन आई रिक्वेस्ट नाउ गौतम सर, if you can share your thoughts, please.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, everyone. I know many people are taking this call from overseas. As I said, in fact, I put it into the chat box also. Not taking risk itself is a big risk. Like 2018, when I left my job, a very high-paying salary from an MNC job, then I started thinking about starting my own company. First 1 year was just to understand, and then that famous COVID came, and then possibly I started doubting myself. Did I do the right thing? Because there are a lot of challenges came. Customers is not picking up the call for me and my team. But really, I mean, just I'm sharing my experience. Then I talked to myself by saying that, okay, I have taken the risk. Maybe it may work or it may not work. After 50, I mean, I cannot go back to my old job because I left that job on my own wishes. It's not that the company has forced me out. When at the same time, I cannot join other company's job, possibly, maybe in the same position or higher position, because their market is not good. The COVID was really creeping us. But after maybe 2020, 21, after 21, the things started looking better. Did a lot of mistakes. Only mistakes can make you more learned. I mean, you learn only when you are in difficult time. Good time doesn't teach you. I mean, that's what I personally believe. I'm really excited attending this today's call. And somehow yesterday night I just came back from Delhi, quite beat in the night, but I thought I will attend this, but there was some other meeting. Somehow we just rescheduled that meeting. And I was very curious. Thanks to Neha for timely reminding again, as you are always very, very energetic and agile, as someone has rightly said. I mean, we always feel in the Pune especially, and of course the entire BG group feels. Thanks, Abhishek, for your very encouraging point. BITian वाला है तो कुछ ना कुछ तो कर ही लेंगे, जुगाड़ करके भी कुछ कर लेंगे. That's very, very encouraging. It's a very powerful statement you gave. That हम लोग कुछ ना कुछ तो कर ही लेंगे. And we really learned it in a hard way last 2 years back when we are all suffering from COVID. So hopefully this forum will inspire, encourage, and positively help many groups, many BITians to come up in their life, do something new. Yeah, everyone may not be very successful, but they have learned from the mistake and they will try for something else if that startup doesn't work. So it's always an opportunity to learn and do better in the life. Thank you, Rohit, Siddharth, and of course, thanks everyone, Neha, then of course Abhishek and all other people. I'm not able to take all the names, and they are doing a wonderful job. Now I promise that I will spend slightly more time than what I have been doing, possibly some kind of mentoring. I can share some of my learnings, what a young entrepreneur should do, what he or she should not do. So these are the things definitely I can share. And thank you for this time, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thanks all. Have a great day.
Thank you, Gautam sir. That was great.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Vishnu,
sir.
is that मैं ये कह रहा था कि गौतम के इस बात पे जो जोश है ना, what he said. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
गौतम का जो जोश था उसी पे मैं ऐड कर रहा हूँ BIT के एटीट्यूड का. What a Saturday morning, full of energy. BIT का जो बंदा होता है वो ये कहता है, ना मैं गिरा और ना मेरी उम्मीदों के मीनार गिरे. ना मैं गिरा और ना मेरी उम्मीदों के मीनार गिरे, पर लोग मुझे गिराने में कई बार गिरे। और सवाल जहर का नहीं था, सवाल जहर का नहीं था, वो तो मैं पी गया। तकलीफ लोगों को तब हुई जब मैं फिर भी जी गया। तो ये है मेरे ख्याल से the passion and attitude of BIT Mesra. What a Saturday morning, what energy. I'm sure we'll do very well. Guys, let's keep the fire burning.
Yes, sir, indeed. Thank you so much. Okay, can I also
Chalo.
request Arup sir to share your thoughts? Arup Jutsi sir. Sir, are you here? Can you hear me? Okay, maybe he is busy somewhere. Can I have Ayush sir? Ayush Agrawal sir. Sir, आपके 2 मिनट मिल जाएं.
Hi.
Sir, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and thanks, Siddharth and Rohit and everybody over here. You know, it's so overwhelming and it's so encouraging to see all of you putting up so much of effort. इतना बढ़िया काम कर रहे हो और सब लोगों ने इतना सब कुछ बोल दिया. I don't think I have got anything to add. Abhishek has really put it very well. It is fear more on our side. We should not miss out on anything. Just to give you, I do not know कितने लोग budding entrepreneurs हैं इस call पे, right? But let me tell everybody over here that Bitosa Global का जो network है वो बहुत strong है, and we all are so keen on helping each other. Right, you can reach out any one of us at any point of time, and we'll be very happy to help anybody we can in our own capacities. Right? ये एक कहते हैं ना कि
Sorry, Ayush sir, आप गलती से mute हो गए. If you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, sorry. So you know, like everybody is saying कि you know BIT वाले किसी ना किसी तरह तो अपने आप को ऊपर खींच ही लेंगे. But what I realize is that what is very important in life is that you know how short or long that journey is, right? And if you get a BITian to support you in that journey, trust me, there is nothing like it, because he is coming with an absolute selfless attitude. He has got an emotional connect with you. Right, and it is not only a financial or a mentorship connect. Emotional quotient can never be measured, and the emotional quotient of a BITian connecting with you guys, right, will be very, very high. So please do not leave out on this opportunity, and I would you know also try to say, and Rohit, I think. एक ये मैसेज अगर हम लोग थोड़ा सा और subtly clear कर लें कि look, it is not only the young guys who are passing out of the college or who are only 5 years from the college, you know, it is somebody who is at the age of 60 who is also looking up for an entrepreneurship, right? You know, it is not necessary that he knows everything, because you know, coming from an employment background and running your own entrepreneurship, they are two different ball games. Correct. So, you know, so I think with this, I will take a pause because we had 1 hour and we have already crossed that. And I'm sure a lot of youngsters will have so many questions to ask. Let's hear them out, guys. Thank you so much, Rohit. Wonderful job, Neha, Siddharth. You know, मैं रोज सुबह उठता हूँ, देखता हूँ 50 messages. Right. And, you know, it kicks me a lot. Right? And I say, look, here is this team who is definitely going to make a difference to Bitosa Global. Thank you, guys. Hats off to you, doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ayush sir. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'll open it up for the audiences. If any question you have, this is an open house. Please ask away. कोई भी सवाल आपके मन में हो जो आप पूछना चाह रहे हो, कुछ क्लैरिटी? Shubhanshu, I believe you have some questions, right?
Yes.
I just so I think Sumit
just
wanted
one.
to say
I'm so sorry. I hope everybody is unmuted so that they can ask questions, right? And let's encourage people to ask questions as much as they can, right? And that would be really very, very great. Sorry for butting.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Rohit sir, you were saying something?
Yeah, Sumit, you wanted to say something.
Yeah. So just one line. We are so दो चीजें, एक तो निखिल वर्मा सर बोल रहे थे अपने कॉलेज कैंपस के बाद, तो एक मैं एग्जांपल देना चाह रहा था जो मेंशन करना जरूरी है, that when I entered to the campus for the first time and the first person who took my intro, जिसको रैगिंग बोल सकते हैं but it was intro, and मैं जीन्स पहन के गया था and all, and he taught me politely, extremely politely, he taught me how to wear and how to come to the college. And I'm happily saying he's in Chicago, Sanjay Kumar, and he was 3 years senior than me. And now he is one of investors and the stakeholders in my company. And he has promised that US mein, whenever you are starting your office and all, I'll provide everything, right? तुम्हें सिर्फ टिकट लेके यहाँ आना है and I'll take care of everything. So तब हम अभी हंसते हैं कि अभी उस टाइम पे जब मैं पहली बार आया था तो कॉलेज के अंदर तो क्या माहौल था, and now scenario has entirely changed. And so this is the power. I mean, it was unfair अगर मैं वो mention नहीं करता तो, क्योंकि मेरे senior हैं, रैगिंग की लाइन में हम खड़े रहे, सबने किया होगा अपने टाइम में, and then today he is supporting by all means. दूसरी बात जो मेन मैं बताना चाह रहा था, that अभिषेक सर, अभिनव सर और रोहित के सपोर्ट से we are doing one startup talk on 23rd of July in Gurgaon. एको के कैंपस में हम करेंगे, where 25-30 startups are coming and so many people are joining us for just having a discussion over tea. तो जो लोग भी senior juniors अगर यहाँ पे है तो humble invitation है, अगर आप if you can make out 11 AM in the morning on Saturday, again it will be a Saturday, so if people could join it will be great and we'll be very happy to host you. So just wanted to mention this and invite you people. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Rohit sir, please.
Thanks, Sumit, for that open invitation to everyone. Look forward to that. Can I request Shipra ma'am to share her thoughts, and then Prince Omendra, Avinav sir, or anyone else who might have any questions or comments, please feel free.
Rohit sir, if I'm not wrong, Shipra ma'am is in airport.
All right. Got it. Abhinav sir, if you'd like to say something.
And Rohit, since you're bringing me on the spot, and I think I have to add, after all the seniors have also spoken, my only best wishes is to you and your team to have showed the courage and the willingness, and certainly Neeraj sir's leadership in pushing us in this direction. I think even for you and for all the people who are kind of getting into this is a startup to encourage other VITians to come in. We may fail in the first iteration, we must not fail in the second iteration, third iteration. We have to keep at it. And I think more power to you and everybody in the organizing team in conceptualizing it and taking it forward. This is absolutely more power to you.
Thank
and
you.
all the best.
Thank you so
from my
much,
side.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sir. Okay, I'll again open the house for any question from anyone.
So I'll ask because I have a questions from the crowd beforehand
Hanji.
ready, and one person just not texted me saying he is not very open to ask question in the open forum. So I'm taking the question from his side. The question is, would I get a certificate of participation if I don't participate in the masterclass sessions?
100%. 100%. No doubt about that.
ये college के first year used to say okay. Second is a lot of people wanted to know, Rohit sir, who all will be there in the master classes sessions, and वो master classes sessions में जो लोग होंगे वो along with of course they want to know a few names, and along with that they also want to know कि क्या वो उनके segment या उनके interest area of interest से relevant होंगे. उसके बाद उनका ये भी क्वेश्चन है कि क्या वो लोग उनके एंजल इन्वेस्टर्स वाली जो मीटिंग्स होंगी उसमें भी वो पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे. सो यस.
So the masterclass mentors is an all-star lineup, and I don't want to reveal all of the names right now, but the confirmations which I have got are founders of some of the startups which we had discussed about earlier in the call. So people who have been there, done that, who have scaled companies are the ones who are going to speak during the master classes. Besides that, we will also have the 4th session of masterclass where we bring cohort specific people to the masterclass. So if there is a fintech startup in the masterclass, we bring founders of the fintech startups to the seniors who have built companies in fintech. So a very, very specialized kind of focused interaction.
Shubhanshu?
Yes, sir.
Did that answer your question?
Yes. I think this is what I have, and of course I have a lot of other questions, but which I'll connect with you, Rohit sir, offline to discuss those, because in respect of the time, yeah, I hand over back to Siddharth sir.
And with that, if last call, any question from anyone in the audience? All right, I'll pass it on to Rohit sir. Rohit sir, if you can please take it from here.
Yeah, I see that Neeraj sir has got dropped. I know he was traveling. I would request Neha ma'am to extend vote of thanks, please. आप म्यूट पे हैं मैम. Neha ma'am, you are on mute.
Sorry. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. To everybody who is part of the AMS session today, and Rohit for planning it so well along with your team, Sid and Suvanshu and Vishnu and Urja. And I know there are a lot of people working behind, and as always, I love those who work behind. And you won't believe, everybody in this call over here are people who have given a lot of time to Bitosa Global. And we are trying to shine this brand in a very different way this time. So we really need love and support from the young ones. And as Ayush sir said, sabko zarurat hai, zarurat hame bhi hai, hum sab aayenge. And a special mention to Abhinav sir and Abhishek sir, because the eco office is going to be our hub as indicated. When is the meeting? When is the next meeting? Sumit told us.
11 a.m. Next Saturday. मैंने अभी calendar अपना mark कर लिया है.
Awesome.
If I'm not wrong.
Yes. So Sumit, looking forward for that, and let's get people who are based in NCR and open a Zoom also. So I really want to thank everyone today, and not to mention Neeraj sir. I still remember the pic he shared when Rohit and he visited Kaushal sir, and the foundation of BIG was done. So really looking forward, and thanks to all the board members who have been behind this, and all the leadership team and the presidents who support us always. Thank you guys. Keep rocking.
Thank you so much, ma'am.